Okay, guys. So we're restarting the Ironman Saga. This is a completely different server. This is my new private server. Well, public private server. Um, this is where you start off. Sorry. Uh, kind of drawn a blank. So, freshly created character on Seattle Sanctuary. Um, all the stuff is in there. Have not done anything to this character yet. Let's start here. So everything is straight. Go ahead and close these back down. We'll open up skills. Everything's at 1. Okay, so we haven't done anything with this character. All I've done is literally gone through the quick tutorial and then stripped everything off. So there's no backpack, no tool belt, no armor, no weapons. Literally nothing. Okay? 0.0 equipment weight. Okay, so we'll close that. And we cannot dump anything here. This is the GM deed, basically. There's a message board here that if you read the messages, I'm trying to make sure that everybody stays aware of everything that's going on. Later today, I will be posting up a new notice saying that I'm using this server for the Ironman Saga on YouTube with a link. And at some point, when I get it figured out, get everything set up, I will also be posting up here a method to donate for the server itself. If anybody wants to come here, play on the server, and wants it to remain active, but wants to help out, this is not mandatory. This will remain, for the foreseeable future anyway, will remain as an open public server. No passwords, just come on and play. This is a completely custom map. I will probably, well, if you go into the different playlists under, I believe it's Wurm Unlimited private server. The latest post in there is the Seattle Sanctuary overview, and that's this map. So let's start by running up the road just a minute until we get a pop-up. We should get a pop-up saying that we've left, and I don't mean left here pop-up. We should get one just up the road here. Yep, there it is. So now that we've left, we're going to go right over here to this little dirt patch. We're going to grab everything. Right click, drop on the ground. Yes, I understand that. Send. Okay, so yeah, it popped my tent out. I don't care. We're not dealing with the tent. If I die, I'll either have the option of using the tent or popping back in over here. And we're just going to be using over here. So that is free newbie gear for anybody that wants it. Comes onto the server. It's the same gear you're going to get to start with. Okay. If you start and there is no compass, you have the option of grabbing a compass. if you start and you have no mirror, you can grab a mirror. Okay? It's the only thing here. If you have ink and paper and a reed pen, you can actually post messages to me here. Actually, I don't know. Hmm. Well, this is the first time I've actually used a character other than my GM. So I apparently that's not a spot to send a message to GM character, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to close the inventory. I'm going to run over here to the coast. And then we're going to travel down the coast. But I want to show you something real quick. Oh, traveling in moss is so slow. Not as slow as tar, but still slow. We should get another pop-up here in just a second. There it is. Okay, now we are completely out of the newbie area. There's a bull. Ooh, there's a young bull too. Keep in mind I have no rope, I have no food, no water, no compass, backpack, nothing. Full on Ironman setup. Okay, so that island chain that you see over there, we're going to be going to the base of it. That's going to be a long run, but we'll get out here to the coast so you can see it a little better. I flew around with my GM character a little bit earlier and managed to find a pretty good spot. We may have to actually go over here. Since we're here, we're going to grab a drink of water. Okay, I think I can climb across this. Yeah, for the most part. Oh, it's going to force us to go this way. Okay. Oh, let's go up as far as we can first. Now we'll hit the climb. Think we can see from here? Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to. Okay, so the island chain kind of ends about here. We're going to the tip of the land over here, and that means following the coast all the way down. So I'm going to go ahead and kill the microphone at this point, and we're going to just run the gauntlet. I am not stopping to pick up anything. We're going to wait until we get there. We got to go through making crude tools all over again, which does mean gathering branches again. But I did find a good spot over there. It's fairly flat. I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming on it. There's lots of trees. There's not too much as far as the aggressive stuff goes. There's a good spot for mining. There's other resources that'll come in handy as we progress. But since it's so far down, nobody has been down there yet other than my GM character. So this is going to be the first character down there that I'm aware of. And that's where we're going to set up the Ironman Saga. I will be pausing just for a brief minute to show a potential location for Old Beta Gaming. If she comes over and decides to grab up this piece of land, then I've scouted out a spot for her. So if you are watching the video and you decide to come onto the server, keep in mind that that particular spot, until she says no, or yes, whichever, has been set aside. It's only a small little spot, but there are a ton of other places um, that, you know, people can set up their deeds or whatnot. A lot of the landscape has edging like this down into the water. A good portion of it doesn't. This is all rock, so you may have to like grab some dirt from somewhere and actually build a ramp down or what have you. Um, but there's a lot of really, really good spots that will work for setting up deeds. I mean, even right here is not so bad for, you know, um, not not necessarily a large deed, but at least to get down to the water. Okay, so I'm going to kill the mic, and from this point forward, it'll be a speed run to Old Bitty Gaming's spot, which is roughly halfway, and then I'll kind of show you around that for a quick second, and then another speed run to get to our final location, and that's where we're going to end this video. So here we go. Okay, so I paused here for just a second. We've been coming down the eastern coast of the map, of the main line. I created this little island on purpose. It's nothing but marshland, and it's covered in oaks. So, I decided to name it Oak Island, just as kind of a funny haha. But that is the first actual piece of land that you get close to on the coast that's out in the water as a landmarker. Now, it is technically too small to actually build a deed on. Yes, you probably could swim to it because this entire area, as you can see, pretty much all the way out to here, is all super shallow. And by that I mean, like, I don't know, I think probably at most 30 tiles below the surface. I mean, you can literally swim out into it and see the bottom the entire way across. Now, obviously, I'm not touching the bottom, so you can still drown out here. But it is a shallow go, so I don't know how the larger vessels will fare, but I'm guessing they'll be okay. But as soon as you see Oak Island, you can basically see the tip of the area that I have set aside for Old Biddy, should she decide to come over. And in my comment section of one of the last videos, I believe it was probably the Sanctuary overview, she mentioned that she doesn't do killing for coin and all that stuff. She doesn't really know a whole lot about the combat system. But you know what? She promotes this channel quite a lot on her videos. So, for everything she does for us, if she decides to come over here, I will log in. I'll figure out a way of communicating with her directly, so it's not in the comments. But we will figure out a workaround so that I can meet up with her at a specific time or know what her character name is or whatever. And I will be gifting her the coin she needs to be able to deed up and pay upkeep for, well, depending on the size of the deed. But regardless, I'm giving her 5 gold. If, because I'm doing that, if you're also a content creator, you choose to come over and hang out on this server. By the way, this is the area I've set aside for her. She has willow trees, oak trees, cedar trees, fir trees, birch trees. I mean, there's quite the biome. Most of this is relatively flat, but since the ground is super shallow, it wouldn't take much to dig dirt from somewhere. Oh, and from this peninsula over here, if she so chooses, let's get all the way out to the peninsula and I'll show you. So she has a view of the island chains. She has a view of Oak Island. Since it is on the east side. Oh, hey, look, there's Haven. Little dot in the sky. Since it's on the east side. Oh, and there's Sirius. She has nothing obstructing. Oh, that's Jackal. Nothing obstructing her. I believe it's sunrise. Same as the standard Earth world. But she'll be able to either have sunrise or sunset. I can't remember which. And as you can tell, or possibly tell, it's raining at the moment. But she has got a nice, flat, wide area. I think this space is roughly 20 by 30, but I'm not 100% certain. It's got a good little amount of room. Of course, it has to be cleared. And you get all the way back over here to the west side. Yes, I know. I don't have a compass. How do I know east from west? Because I've spent quite a bit of time over here, and scouting around and whatnot, looking for a spot for her. Okay. Bear Rock, which she can put in a mine entrance and she's got kind of a whole mountainside she can work with right here. Let me get up here. So as you can see, it goes up quite a little ways. There's some sand over there. There's horses up here. That's a unicorn. I have not actually seen any aggressives in this particular area. But if you look, I mean, this is still going up. But you can see how far above the water line we are here. So this could make for a pretty decent mine. Okay, we'll scream down this way. Oh, so you have the cedar trees here. You've got fir trees down here. You've got oak, and yep, there's some oak trees, and you got birch trees, and there's some willows in here. So there's a diverse bit of different types of wood for her. This is marshland. But she, like I pointed out, she's got sand over there. There's clay over here. There should be, let me see. Actually, we'll come back in on this side real quick. So there is some open area for her to start in. She has, oh, that's marshland. There's reeds over here. I don't know what they're used for, but they're there. Tar, if she needs tar. I mean, realistically, this area pretty much has just about everything she's going to need to get a start. And then, like I said, I'm going to gift her some coins so she doesn't have to pay for deed or upkeep. And if you are a content creator and you're featuring me on the channel, post a link down below in the comment section. And or not necessarily if you're featuring me, but if you're mentioning me in your videos, or I'll do one better. If you're promoting my channel or Old Biddy Gaming's channel, and you decide to come over here and deed up on this private server, again, it's a private / public server, so it's open to the public. There's no password, no nothing. But if you decide that you want to start doing some content on this server, you want to deed up, and you want to be able to promote my channel, Old Biddy Gaming's channel, as well as your own, I will set you up with some coin as well. But I need to know what channel. I need to be able to communicate with you and get things rolling on that aspect. So let's see, we are looking at, trying to get my bearings here. I believe this is the outer island chain, and we're back in this area somewhere, I think. Let's get over to this tip. We'll take a look around, and then we'll kick back into the next speed run to get over to the other area. But yeah, so anyone promoting this channel, I will give, I'll give 5 silver to. Anyone promoting Old Biddy Gaming's channel, I will give an additional 3 silver to. If you're promoting both channels in the same video, then I will give you 10 silver, but I need to have a posting in the comments down below this video to give me a link to that video showing me that promotion so I can watch the video, I can see your content, and yeah, we can go from there. But when you do log into the server, I'll need to know character name and so forth. So go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. I'm willing to work with anyone on content creation for Wurm. I'm not talking about other games, so hypothetically, if you are playing the Infected like Old Beta Gaming does, and you're promoting this channel in the Infected, that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Viewers for the Infected have very little interest in Wurm Unlimited. It needs to be a Wurm Unlimited video. If it is, and you're promoting, then, well, you know, I compensate for it. The bounty mod is also running on this server, so you can also just go out and kill creatures and earn coin and build just your combat skill up and whatnot to be able to deed up. I believe there is a percentage chance that you will get coin also just from digging or from burying creatures, or there might be a few other ways. I know that at the moment the religion stuff is not completely set up. I haven't even really started on it. As you can see, there are no beacons of light or anything anywhere on here, so end game items are not working at the moment. But I don't know if I have to create an altar first and then restart the server. I know I tried creating an altar of 3 and it didn't kick a light out, and when I did try to create it, it said I had to destroy the first one first, whatever that's supposed to mean. But that's neither here nor there. This is the Ironman Saga, so we're going to continue back on that. I believe that we are, see this mountain peak here? I believe that is the destination. Not 100% certain, but that's kind of where we're headed. We're going to continue following the coastline until we get over there and see what happens. But that's kind of where we're going. So, all right. See you when we get there. Okay, guys, we are finally here. Let's see, we are roughly 2 hours into the recording, so game time estimated 16 hours of running. So, however you want to calculate it. There's a bunch of old oak trees. There's the mountain. There was sand and tar back there. I'm right on the water's edge. What are you? Oh, apparently I have an aged dog. Going for a swim. Literally doggy paddling. Anybody else seeing this? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm kind of by myself out here. Okay, well, I've got no way of bringing you in, so I guess you're gonna have to swim, dude. So what we need to do... Oh, there's some more sand. And there is a huge thing of peat over here that I saw earlier too. I have no idea what peat is used for at the moment, but we will figure that out. But apparently we can run, walk, whatever, at 10 kilometers per hour over it. So we've got plenty of tree tiles here to be able to try to get some branches, and we've got a whole face of nothing but rock. We've got some marshland right here. And 8 over marshland. Not really that surprising. And we'll end up making the mine somewhere in here. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm what I'm working with. So we're going to go ahead and end this one here, so I've got time to compile it. Actually, oof, do we have time to get up there? Yeah, we've got time to get up there. It's whether or not we have the energy to get up there. And since I'm still completely empty on all inventory, we might be okay. Because we do tend to walk a little bit faster on rock. Okay, let's see if we can climb the hill. So you guys can get a look at what we got going on. I know it's dark out, but that's okay. It's going to take me a little bit to compile this video and get it uploaded. So more than likely, when I start recording the next one, it'll already be daylight out, and we'll be foraging on the or salvaging or what rummaging. There we go, on the rock tiles and foraging at the tree tiles, trying to get our crude tool kit put together. I'm going to try to kill the climb and see what happens. Oh, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. So we're just straight out aiming for the peak and hoping we can make it. Skills, climbing is now up to 5. Other than that, we have no skills in anything. Like 0. Oh, and this one actually does have a true peak. There we go. Now we're shallow enough. Okay. Oops. Let's actually come back here just a little bit. Why? Stop trying to climb. So that's kind of what I'm working with here. There's the peat, a bunch of oak trees, the water line. Right below us here is the rocks that will, and the marsh that will work on the mine. On the other side of this sand, I believe. See, there's sand right over there. On the other side of it is some tar. I can cut across here, and there's more sand leading to the other half of the ocean. Let's get over this way. We'll give you a quick peek at the other island cluster. See, I'm still on the mainland here. It kind of wraps around here, but the waterway is open there. This is the end of the main cluster, and then it kind of cuts around back that way. A couple of little islands here. That is the large secondary continent, I guess you could call it. That's an island chain that kind of runs through all by itself. But this is another massive continent area that's all wide open. And realistically, I could probably swim across that if I really wanted to. But I don't really want to. I think we found a pretty good spot to start working on the Ironman Saga again. So this is where we're going to end up staying for now. And of course, I'm low on water. Not exactly certain what happened, but I lost all of my newbie buffs. I don't actually remember if I had them to start with, but that's okay. All right, we're going to kick down the hill. Ooh, yeah, let's turn the climb on so we don't fall down the hill. As you can see, I got a cow right there. Not sure what that is, but that's something else. That's probably another cow. Yep, another cow. There's a ram. I like to kind of check out my surroundings so I know what I'm dealing with. And I think the branches are probably going to be the more difficult things to find. So we'll hold off on those for just a minute. I'm going to get down here. Yeah, I just hurt myself. I kicked loose on that climb a little bit too early. But I want to get down here and get some water. And then we're going to call this video so I can get this compiled and edited. Or, well, not necessarily in that order. And then I can get it uploaded and we can start on the next one. But that gives me a chance to get some more coffee, deal with the dogs, whatever. Around here, I still have to kind of look at packing up some of the boys' stuff in his room. And the editing and the compiling is going to take a little bit. Same with the uploading. I don't like trying to record a new video while I'm still uploading one. Tends to hang on system resources. So here's where we're going to stop. So you guys can see right where I'm at. Okay, right next to the rock tiles. Actually, we'll go up here. We're on this top level of rock tiles. There we go. Nothing but rock above us, and pretty much nothing but rock below us. We're going to be working on um, trying to find the rock shards and iron ore or iron rock, so that we can start on the simple crude tools. All right. Well, that's where we're at. Stay tuned for the next one, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. But that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to check out Old Bitty Gaming. There'll be a link in the end card, last 30 seconds of this video. Um, she is not putting out videos right now, but hopefully starting Monday, tomorrow, she'll be kicking out a few more new ones. She spent this last week fixing, well, she bought a new computer and she's had to effectively reinstall everything, including her recording software and everything. So um, we appreciate you guys being patient with her. I know I do, and I'm pretty sure she does as well. Excuse me. But yeah, go check her out. Check out some of her videos. Again, if you're a content creator and you're doing content for Wurm Unlimited, hit me up. If you want to jump on the Seattle Sanctuary server, it is an open server, but if you're doing content, I'm not just going to give you money. You got to give me information on, link to the videos, whatever, promoting either my channel or Old Bitty Gaming or both. And then we'll work something out as far as deeds here on this server or whatnot. If you don't tell me, then I have no way of giving you money. But you can't just tell me that you're making content and expect money as well. I need to be able to watch the video um, and verify that it's um, on the up and up. Um Honesty is the best policy on in real life as well as on this server, and we like to try to keep honest people honest. So to reward you for that honesty and the content that you're creating to promote a game that Old Biddy and myself both enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy it as well. But as a compensation for that, I am willing to um, give out coin for content creators for promoting both channels. Um, but again, um, get a hold of me. Um, Let me know what you got going on, and we'll figure something out. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.